Buenas, sociedad. Estamos en el capítulo número 16 de Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. Vámonos. Vamos a la ciudad a la que tenemos que ir. Y ya está. Vamos a comprar más. Porque mirad, y no tengo. Yo solo tengo dos. No se recuperan 100 de esto. Una de HP no la quiero. Fuera. Voy a comprar 12 más de hierba de curación de alta calidad. Hierba curativa de calidad. 12 más y ya está. Y 2. Vale. Sé que en algún lado está el tipo al que me pidió la runa de preservación. Pero no me acuerdo dónde. Y para ir ahí tendría que pasar otra vez por el bosque y todo lo demás, toda la pesca. Así que no.
Oh, we shouldn't pick on weaklings.
Hishan.
So this is Haishan.
Sure is. I'm guessing we'll find Lady Periel either at the palace or the inn.
The inn?
She booked the biggest room they had. Didn't want to stay at the palace in case the walls had ears.
Gotcha. Then let's go find her.
Parece que por aquí hay buenas provisiones, ¿así? Eso parece, mi nariz no me engaña. Vaya. Tasador. Ver cómo fluye el agua tan bien, pero... Ver cómo fluye el agua está bien, pero papá no sabe nadar, así que no nos deja meternos. Le da miedo el supuesto monstruo que nada por la costa.
Is there any reason you're staring?
Yeah. Did you just materialize out of thin air?
Did I miss what? Miss calculate? How dare you?
That's not at all what I said.
You listen to me, Buster. I don't make mistakes because I'm perfect with a sparkly, pristine capital P. Whatever you think you saw, you didn't, right?
Ya no estamos.
Right.
That's more like it. Don't you ever question a paragon.
Nos permite hacer TP en las ciudades porque esto estaría genial.
Nobody home?
¿Por qué está dicho de que no hay nadie en casa? ¿Es que es un lugar importante o qué? ¿O será importante quizás? Wow, con interrogante. Cerca de esta preciosa corriente de agua hay un buen sitio para descansar. He oído que una chica del condado de Groom ha ido hasta allí. A lo mejor ha venido para ver el agua. Papi, quiero meterme en el agua. Ven a nadar conmigo. Tenemos que quedarnos a ver el agua, pero papá no sabe nadar, así que no puedes meterte. ¿Qué pasaría si este monstruo llega hasta aquí desde la costa? Pero chis, mi amor, que tu tío fluye libre. Vete de aquí, estoy ocupado. Pues vale. Oh, reclutable.
How's that? The Alliance seeks to hire a culinary mind. Yes, an intriguing thought. Alas, I'm already on a mission to find a recipe for the legendary dish known as grilled tatuva. I'm told the people who devised it are all bark and, well, that's it actually, all bark. Whatever could that be referring to? I must find that grilled tatuva recipe! Oh, where are you, oh bark people? Do I bay up the wrong tree? Chase my own tail!
Vale. Maduras. Vale, a ver. Pierde un poquito de velocidad, pierde un poquito de destreza, pero gana defensas. objetos buenos. No, nada de objetos buenos. Carol G, gracias por seguirme. En serio, muchas gracias. Ahora vamos a ver el tasador. Tásame esta. Dedo brillante. Bolsillo. Sí. Hostia. Un poco lamentable, más suerte la próxima vez. Un poco lamentable que dices, es brutal. Otro bolsillo de perlas. Lamentable dice, oh.
Noah, my friend, you putting that pole to good use? Oh, me? Well, since we last spoke in Aaronside, the currents of life have carried me here. And me, I'm not the type to swim against the current.
I'm glad to see you're safe.
Your name's been bobbing around recently, so I have to ask. Are you the Noah leading the Alliance army?
One and the same. And I'm recruiting new companions for our forces right now. Would you be interested in joining us?
Oh, you want me to join? I hear you, but I don't know how the current flows around that one. Or maybe I do. Tell you what, friend. Catch me a wheel-eye bream, and I'll sign up on the spot. Catching one of those is a sign of good luck. So if the wheel-eye bream are biting for you, it'd be a clear sign of the way fate is flowing. Catch me a wheel-eye bream, and I'll sign up on the spot.
Vaya, pero es que no sé dónde están. Vamos al herrero. ¿Puedo activar el hechizo de siempre mejorar el... Pues que es una reorganización? Pues las lo has encontrado, lo hacemos todo desde herramientas de cultivo hasta armas. Es un gato, pensaba que era un esto de neón y yo estaba flipando, pensando cómo puede haber un cartel de neón. Venido aquí son el cartel de Cheese. La ciudad es famosa por nuestros canales que también sirven como canales de comercio. ¿No lo tienes? ¿No tienes? Si no tengo, ¿qué?
What the heck?
Huh? Who's that? Wow. I can't believe you spotted me. That's impressive, to be honest. Listen, whatever you do, just don't try to drag me out of this bag, okay? If you even think about it, I'll get really, really mad. I'm not trapped in here or anything. It's just so comfy. Why would I ever want to leave? I make magical store packs, you see. And some guy was so desperate for one that he kept trying to yank me out and steal mine. So naturally I ran away. And now here I am. You know, if you happen to have a safe, not full of thieves place for me to work, I'd be happy to snuggle down there and handle all your bag-making needs. So, any questions? Comments? Compliments?
No entiendo nosotros.
Join us.
I totally nailed that negotiation. My name's Nell, by the way. If you need a sack, that's just my bag. Get it?
Esta bolsa es lo es todo en el...
Okie doke. I'll head over to your town.
So that's how Nell gets around.
¿Cómo? Yo quiero saberlo. Madre mía, estás agotado, toma, cómete esto. ¿Qué tal? ¿Has recuperado las fuerzas? Soy un devoto del aire. Siempre preparo esto cuando alguien necesite comer algo. Voy a darles energía a todos los que necesiten. Conservas de miel y limón.
That's some good booze. Tastes even better on a day like this.
Excuse me, are you the famous spearman Ryufan? I heard talk of your exploits in town.
Well, if the likes of you have heard of me, then I suppose I must be famous.
I am currently seeking stalwart companions. Can I interest you in joining the Alliance?
You wish to be companions, lad? I don't suffer fools who are weaker than I. If you wish to face me and find out if that includes your sorry self, well... Nothing interesting has happened all day. So, why not? That glimmer in your eyes tells me I may actually be in for a fight. So what do you say? Will you test your strength against a tired old man?
Me parece bien.
Sounds good to me.
You young'uns are always spoiling for a fight. You've got spirit, lad. Now, let's see what else you're made of.
Let's do this! Oh! This'll help.
what you get.
Taken down by a plucky upstart. Even at my age, it seems life has plenty of lessons left to teach. Well, that settles that. I'll be joining you, lad. Might even be fun.
Let's join forces.
Call me Ryufan, and I join you as a humble man-at-arms. Now, a toast to camaraderie!
Vencero anciano Ryufan. Vaya. Descansado, pues pasa una noche en nuestra posada, no le damos la espalda ni al más borracho de la ciudad.
So this is where where Lady Periel is staying?
I have had it up to here with the local aristocracy. It's as though they think of nothing but themselves.
Milady, perhaps you might lower your voice?
Ugh, why bother? If there are spies afoot, I will happily scream my thoughts into their ears. Ask yourselves this, spies. Which do your masters value more? Their country or their personal wealth? Now come, Janquis. Noah, Sabine, impeccable timing.
It's good to see you safe, Perry.
And why wouldn't I be? I had my secret passage, remember? Now then, I understand you're doing a fine job with my resistance army. Tell me everything. So that's what you're calling the castle now? You like it? A passable name, I suppose.
Vaya, gracias.
Milady, I believe it's time.
Ah, indeed it is. Noah, come with me. We'll be joining a conference between King Yuma and his Chamber of Lords. Strictly as observers, I'm afraid. But I still wish for you and the others to attend me. Save for Janquis and Sabine, who shall remain here and set up a means to communicate with Ymir back at Castle whatever.
Can't imagine anything more boring than a council, so glad to be counted out.
Que él se convirtió en aliado, terrateniente capaz. Camarero leal al anciano. Vale. Puede ser soporte esta. Replica de las vacuas conseguidas al finalizar el combate. Vaya. Nel aumenta la capacidad máxima del bolso almacén. Sube el ataque y la velocidad de todos los aliados. Vaya. Pastole. Aumenta la obtención de en los puntos de caza. Género desconocido.
Oh, will I be traveling with you?
Not to question you, milady, but would you not prefer me at your side?
Do not treat me like a child, Janequis. Now, relay my dinner order to the kitchen as we discussed. And tell the cook to use a little spice this time.
Sorry, where are we going exactly?
To the palace! It's on the north side of town.
Muy bien, pues vamos al palacio. Me alegro de que estés bien, estaba preocupado. No hay tiempo de escribirte, en fin. ¿Te has hecho amigo de los árboles? Sí, creo que la alianza debería ser más grande. Sí, hagamos todo lo que podamos.
Yes, sir! Count me in!
Vale, este debería estar al 36, fantástico. He hecho un truco, un cheto para que todos, excepto los nuevos, sí que se unen al de esto, sean lo mismo que misma experiencia que Nova, excepto los que tienen más experiencia. No sé por qué como Gar tiene más experiencia que Nova, pero bueno.
Well, next time then.
50, toma ya. Hola, ¿qué tal, Azumi? Azumi, ¿qué tal? Pues mire, me alegro de que hayas llegado aquí. Así puedes verme, viciarme en este videojuego. Pues estoy bastante avanzado, ya que compré la versión de acceso anticipado, así que bastantes spoilers habrá, Ah, ya lo has completado, vale. Fantástico. Vale, a ver. Pues vamos al castillo. ¿Qué se cuece por ahí? El palacio de su majestad está por aquí, comportaos. El palacio está por aquí, pero nunca se sabe cuándo llegará la guerra del norte, así que no me quedará mucho tiempo. Ah, 70 minutos te lo has completado, vaya. Qué bien. ¿Ocultaste a todos los personajes o no?
Welcome, Countess Periel. You may enter.
My thanks.
So, what's on the table for this big shindig?
A letter has arrived from Dukes Aldrich, in which he proposes a new relationship between Euchris and Galdia. Which I take to mean leaving the League of Nations and joining the Empire's side.
Joder, te has ocultado casi todos menos 12 personajes. Joder, qué hazaña. Impresionante. Yo no creo que llegue a tantos. No, bueno, en realidad, si me dejan hacer TP a las ciudades, entonces sí que podría, porque no me acuerdo de dónde están la mayoría de los que ya he visto, pero no me han dejado de reclutar por una cosa u otra.
Betray the League? What kind of scoundrel would agree to that?
Listen to you. You've the fire of a resistance leader already. And you'll soon see for yourself what manner of scoundrel would scheme such a thing. Pray excuse our tardiness.
Ah, there you are, Periel. We're just, well, it's good of you to come. Right this way, if you would.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Ah, Countess Groom. You must be quite the important woman indeed to keep His Majesty waiting.
No, it's all right. I promised her I'd wait, and,
Nevertheless, permit me to remind you of your position. You have been invited here to observe, and only to observe. And who, pray tell, are these people?
My humblest apologies, Lord Harlan. If I may, Your Majesty, I would like to present Commander Noah, the young founder of the Resistance Army. Or, nay, founder of the Alliance, a group which seeks to defend the League of Nations from Imperial invasion.
Resistance Army, is it?
Well, I don't...
And let me present myself. I'm Leon, and I'm basically his second in command.
an alliance? Well, that sounds most
Ahem! Let us move on to the matter at hand, Your Majesty. Dukes Aldrich of the Galdian Empire seeks an alliance with us, and we must decide if we will accept his terms or no.
Sí, no, está muy bien. Cuando ya te sabes todo lo que va a pasar. A no ser que quieras ver el juego para ver de qué tal, aunque te spoile un poco, porque yo normalmente miro juegos que no sé si me gustarán, me spoileo un poco la historia para ver si me gustará y tal, ver el combate y el gameplay, y después me lo compro gracias a ese spoiler. Pero claro, hay gente que quizás no le gusta hacer eso.
I believe the Dukes to be a rising star within the Empire, and think there is much we could learn from his bold leadership. I see this offer as a major opportunity for you, Chris. Especially compared to some up-jumped mercenary and whomever else comprises his alliance.
Are you mad? This is the same brazen tyrant who invaded Groom. His true intentions could not be more obvious.
Countess Groom, may I remind you that you are an observer here and nothing more? I expect you to restrain yourself in the presence of His Majesty.
Ugh.
Sorry, Periel. But Lord Harlan, I think, well, maybe there might be some merit to what Countess Groom has to say.
Ah, but this is distressing indeed, Your Majesty. You know I have worked tirelessly for you, Chris, ever since your father sat the throne. Yes. I have long been one of House Sharith's most faithful servants, And yet now you claim to have no faith in my perspective? Never mind that House Fallmeyer nearly beggared itself to support this country in its year of famine.
Take heart, Lord Harlan. King Yuma knows well both our family's loyalty to the realm. I'm sure he did not mean to dismiss your many great deeds.
No, of course not.
We should act in due haste to inform Dukes Aldrich that we agree to his terms.
Un momento.
Hold
Now hold on. You're just gonna surrender to him without a fight?
Such ignorance speaks volumes about you, boy. No one is saying anything of the sort. Dukes Aldrich has kindly extended to us the hand of friendship and unity. If you would speak of war, then tell me what guarantee we have that Euchris's army would prevail. We cannot permit our great nation to fall while under your majesty's watch.
Yes, but Cassius?
You need only to give the order, Your Majesty, and I shall battle the Empire with everything I can muster.
And what then, General Cassius? Can you promise us victory? Can you guarantee His Majesty that we will emerge triumphant?
Qué pesado que es el Harlan, de verdad, matadle. Cortadle la cabeza ya.
The Galdian Empire is more than just Dukes Aldrich. They have the renowned General Goldwyn as well. I would be a poor military man indeed to assure ultimate victory.
There, do you see? No assurances. And if General Goldwyn were faced with our General Cassius, would he promise the Empire victory? What? It's a fair question, don't you think? Even the best generals know there are no guarantees on the battlefield. And in fact, they likely know this fact best of all. Of course, all I know of the matter is what I've read in books. General Cassius, however, speaks from decades of experience. But perhaps, Lord Harlan, you have another opinion? Do you believe our esteemed General Cassius is guaranteed to lose? Well,
Well, Harlan?
No! No, of course I don't believe that. But this argument is mere sophistry. It has nothing to do with the topic at hand. Melridge, you were summoned here to draft our reply once this matter was settled, not to sow doubt in His Majesty with rhetorical nonsense.
Retóricas, dice.
Quite right, quite right. I do apologize for any confusion I may have caused. That said, there is still time before Dukes Aldrich will expect our reply, and His Majesty seems exhausted. Shall we table the matter for today? But...
Your Majesty!
Yes, I think so. Let's give it a little more time before we decide.
Do you see now what I've been dealing with? It's been an entire week of that.
But aren't you and the king supposed to be friends?
Groom and Euchris have enjoyed favorable relations for generations, and I visited many times as a child. We are acquaintances of old, but I would not go so far as to say friends. Euchris, you see, is one of the 3 great powers of the League, along with Norstar and the Dragon Newt nation of Kinan. My little groom is of minor significance in comparison. Nevertheless, I am told that at the untimely death of Yuma's father, the Queen hid herself away in grief. And now, Yuma has come to ascend the throne. He and I come from very similar circumstances.
Pero vuestras personalidades no podían ser más distintas.
Yet you have such different personalities.
Yes, well, even as a child, Yuma was never very decisive.
You think maybe he's afraid to defy that Harlan guy?
To be fair, the previous king was quite beholden to Harlan. That is why the man was first given his station. A station he has leveraged for all it's worth. Anyway, we should not tarry here long before returning to the inn. I've no desire to run into Harlan again.
Wanna poke around a little until it's time to go?
Obviamente, compañera. Parece que tú también has sufrido pérdida. Haces todo lo que nosotros no podemos, ¿verdad? Pasamos el rato y luego volvemos a revisar. Es porque pensaba que aquí había escaleras detrás de aquí, detrás de esto. Hora de fisgonear. ¿Oh? Tenemos nueva, ¿verdad? Que pues claro que sé quién eres. Todo el mundo no sabría sin indagar un poco más sobre lo que ocurre. Me llamo Said Ali. Viajo con una misión al igual que tú. Estoy seguro de que nuestros caminos volverán a cruzarse. Y otro personaje de que no sabemos cómo reclutar. Bueno, yo no sé cómo reclutar. Vamos al castillo. Ah, vale. Nada, entonces. Vamos a continuar con la historia. Espera, ¿estoy con los 6 personajes? Sí. Claro, Yuthus. Vale, antes de hablar con ella, a fisgonear, como he dicho. Nada interesante, ¿eh?
Say, you're the fellow from the Alliance, right?
Sí.
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't eavesdropping on the conference. I just, happened to catch that one little part.
Who are you?
Oh, oops. Silly me. I'm Yulin, King Yuma's handmaid. So, please don't think ill of His Majesty. I know people call him indecisive, but they've got him all wrong. He's a very kind ruler, you see, and he worries about making decisions that lead to people getting hurt.
Oh.
Where have you been? We should return to the inn at once so I can continue brooding about a solution to this problem.
Do you think there even is a solution?
Well, I guess we could... Wait, no, sorry, I got nothing.
Countess Periel, His Majesty Yuma is here to speak with you. May I open the door?
Of course. Please, enter.
Hello, Periel. I had a little extra time and was hoping I could see you. I'm most pleased you've come to visit.
I only wish it could have been for one of our usual goodwill summits, instead of this most unfortunate situation.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm terribly sorry about your country. Your name is Noah, yes? Did you rise up to fight for Periel's sake?
He venido de lucha para detener el imperio.
I rose up to stop the Empire.
You don't say.
Not for me? Oh, such a pity.
Huh?
But never mind that, Yuma. Let me ask you something. Not as the Countess of Groom, but as someone you've known since we were both small. What do you intend to do? Will you fight? Or will you place your trust in Dukes Aldrich?
Well, I just... The truth is, I don't know what the right choice is.
If you stay the course your advisors are laying for you, Chris will be at the Empire's mercy. No, worse, at the Duke's.
But if we fight and lose, my people will fare far worse. Perhaps, the Dukes made a mistake in attacking your country. If so, you could maybe still talk it out?
Your Majesty, you're gonna be late for your next...
Oh, is it that time already? I'm sorry, Periel. We'll continue this later.
Countess Grum, Commander Noah, I bid you both good day.
Ugh, same old Yuma. He never changes. We need to find some way to help make up his mind. Come on, people. Ideas!
Sorry, but I'm not much of an ideas man.
Nope, still nothing. But let's think while we walk. Maybe some exercise will knock a good idea loose.
Not the worst plan I've ever heard. Oh, will I be traveling with you?
Oye, ¿y si nos damos un paseo por la ciudad? Quizás así se nos ocurra algo. Sí, intentaremos charlar con los lugareños. Ah, mira, es la casa donde me habían dicho de que no había nadie en casa. Resulta que sí que era importante la casa.
Huh? What's this place?
Guests, is it? How unusual. I remember you from the conference earlier. Please, come in, come in. I see, I see. You seek some method of swaying His Majesty. But why would you bring this matter to me?
Because you were the one who stood up to Harlan at the conference.
Yup, you were all like, but riddle me this, jerk! And then everyone got distracted and nothing was settled.
Yes, I suppose I did do something along those lines. I admit to being less than thrilled with the prospect of giving Lord Harlan free rein to transform our relationship with the Empire.
Agreed. We cannot permit Dukes Aldrich to have his way on this.
Lord Harlan has been advocating for cuts to the studium. Should he gain too much power, I might find it hard to continue living in the comfort to which I've become accustomed.
No me digas.
You don't say.
Noah, are you even listening here? This guy's just in it for himself!
Correct. Not that merely whittling away Lord Harlan's power will change much in the long run. Your name is Noah, yes? Well, there may be a way to change things if a person was so inclined. Countess, did you know Lord Harlan purchased an old manor on the outskirts of town last year from another member of the Chamber of Lords? He's apparently so fond of it that he made it his primary residence.
Well, bully for him. What of it?
I hear the manor has recently seen quite the stream of unfamiliar faces hailing from foreign lands. I wonder if some might be messengers from the Empire. At the same time, security around the manor has been tightened to the extent that actual Eucrisians are rarely allowed inside.
So, this matters why?
He's implying that Lord Harlan bought a manor on the outskirts of town in order to meet secretly with foreign agents.
That's fishy, all right.
And one more thing. On the southeast side of Haishan, you'll find an old part of the city known as Lost Town, which was flooded out long ago. While Harlan's House of Mystery may be under tight guard, one could easily slip in by way of Lost Town were they so inclined.
How do you know all that?
Oh, I've been poking around for holes in the man's armor for some time now.
This guy is incorrigible.
So you're suggesting we sneak into Harlan's manor and search for evidence linking him to the Empire?
I'm suggesting that if one were to find such evidence, it could be a breakthrough in terms of the pending alliance negotiations. While I am not fond of proposing tenuous plans, sometimes needs must.
Tenuous certainly beats sitting on a sofa and doing nothing.
Be aware that Lost Town is said to be infested with monsters. Anyone heading there should take all necessary precautions.
We'll be careful. Thanks.
He said Lost Town is on the southeast side of the city, yes?
Yup! Now let's go dig up some dirt on Harlan!
Yeah, Let's see how noble he feels when we're done with him.
I think you might be losing sight of our objective here.
Vale, pues nada, vamos a la ciudad esa inundada la que vimos antes, pero que no pudimos avanzar por razones de la historia. Sabemos que ahí hay lagartos rosas. Y por aquí no. Que no dropean nada. Y que dan poca experiencia.
I am gonna walk all over you.
This must be Lost Town.
Lost is putting it mildly. The heck happened here?
There was a terrible disaster, years and years ago. It was long before my time, so I don't know the details.
So if we make our way through this place, we'll be able to sneak into Harlan's Manor?
Yup. Or that's what Professor Smarty Pants said, at least.
Este lugar es siniestro, ¿me puedo esconder? $15 de comida, jugué. Vale, claro, ahora como avanzó hacia el siguiente de esto, que no había manera antes.
We are fighting.
Vale, claro.
Well, now what? I don't see a way forward.
Exacto.
Easily slip in my foot. The good scholar needs to get his facts straight.
We should search for another way to get across.
We've got to figure something out here.
I'm thinking we need to look for outside help here, guys.
We can't do this on our own. We need outside help.
Como por ejemplo... ¿De quién?
Can you not think of anyone who might aid us?
No. De verdad que no.
Hey, wait a sec. Remember what happened right after we got to the city?
We can't do this on our own.
No me acuerdo de qué es lo
Can
que...
you not think of anyone?
Hey, wait a sec. Remember what happened right after we got to the city?
A la tipa que se teletransporta, quizás. Oh, hay un monstruo nuevo, así que autolucha. Estoy haciendo el 16.
Let me at it. So long. That was a breeze.
Trono de oscuridad. Fantasma marino. Hierba antiveneno. Vale, no quiero la hierba antiveneno. ¿Cuánto llevo de capítulo? 1 hora y 2 minutos. Vale, pues hasta aquí este capítulo. Soy Seveda. Nos vemos en el próximo directo video. Chao.